Hello and welcome to another beer with Raggy. Well, actually, beer review rather. That's coming next. Apologies. So anyway, big massive thanks to Beery Beast in the Yeast off Instagram, who's also on YouTube and also on Twitter. So from Tartarus Beers, fantastic artwork. This is Tartarus Beers there. This is Loki. As a Marvel fan, it resonates with me. So this is a black Kveik TIPA. TIPA is a triple IPA, meaning above a certain strength. Obviously, all breweries have got their own versions of what that strength is. So 11.2% black Kveik TIPA. Yeah, there's no writing to say. There's no writing on this one. They did have an explanation on the other ones. The hops are Ella, Topaz, Nelson Savin, and Kahatu. The yeast is Hornindal Kveik. Kveik, if you didn't know, is a yeast that's crazy. It really does fantastic for for getting the brew to brew fast. And at this time of the year, when heat is an issue, using Kveik more and more is probably a good thing. So here we go. Here's the beer. It's a black beer, so it's going to come out black. Um, you know, without overstating the obvious. So here we go. There he is, Loki. Black pour, slightly off-white head. Getting like a farmhouse aroma on this one. Yeah. Yeah, definitely getting some farmhouse. This could be an interesting beer review. Whoa, it takes me down Ninkasi Avenue. And if you haven't watched my Ninkasi review, please watch it. It's a 45-minute review or something along those lines, but you will absolutely be laughing at the review. I'm not as bad as I was back then, but that was a nightmare. The beer was just, what the hell is this? So, definitely getting farmhouse on this. Whether I'm supposed to get farmhouse, I don't know. I can only tell you what I'm getting, rightly or wrongly, obviously, of course. Um, it's going more of a brownie black appearance at the moment. From what I can see here, whether it changes on the camera, I'm not sure. So it started off quite black. Don't know what that means, but we'll carry on. It's a good bite on the taste, and I'm still getting that farmhouse vibe to it. Obviously, I've done no what's the word, studying of what the beer is or what it is and what it is and what it shouldn't be. I'm not really, I'll take a beer as I find it. I mean, obviously, if it says on the beer, it's like a peanut butter beer, and I don't get no peanuts, then obviously there's probably an issue somewhere along the lines. But I know what Kveik is. I know it's a yeast. It's a very powerful yeast. And the sort of yeast I'll probably use when I do a raggy imperial stout. I'm certainly looking at doing only because the wife's got a load of caramel essence that's going out of date. so I can and not pay any extra. I'm definitely thinking of doing a caramel stout, maybe an impy, money permitting. But yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes. I've been out in Beeston today. Met up with the happy drinkers. That's me, Lisa, Tracy, my wife, Andy, and Angela, and the five of us. Although there is more to the happy drinkers. There's another 5 adults that are part of the happy drinkers, and that's only the happy drinkers at the moment. God knows where this will go in future years. You know, as more people, like any groups, people come to the group as friends, and it just expands outwards. Basically, a group of people who like a beer and a natter, and talking about the world and that, and you know, it's a good friendship, and they're accommodating to me because, like today, I went over to Beeston and met up at the Star Inn, had some nice beers there, had a Castle Rock, little brewing company on the glass, Dancing Duck, yeah, little duckies, Castle Rock. It was 4. Little brewing, Castle Rock, Dancing Duck. You know that moment when you think, I've won 500 million, I wish, you know. Hey, we'd all wish, wouldn't we? You know, in the grand scheme of things. So, we go back on my Twitter. My Twitters are great. And this is sometimes where social media is brilliant. You know, when you post where you've been and what you've done and all that. Oh, Lenton Lane as well. 36. I knew there was another one. So we had them, and then Andy says, "Oh, we're just going to nip across to Crown Inn." And I did mention it yesterday. I wanted to go, but I'm never going to force the issue. You know, there's other people to consider, and you know, I'm not there to force anybody else to do anything they don't want to do. You know, I'm quite easy to go along with the rest of with what the majority wants. You know, irrespective of the fact that I'd like to do more beer reviews. So Andy says, "Oh, should we go to the Crown Inn?" Yeah. So walks over to the Crown and walks into the Crown Inn, and I'd done a pub review the day, got a day or two before, so they all knew they knew this pub review, and I did the pub review, and I walks in, and straight away, the young girl noticed me, and I knew she noticed me. You know when you know, you know. And I walks up to the bar, and the bloke on the bar behind the bar, I'd never seen this bloke before, to be fair. And he says, "I was watching you this morning." It's like, oh bugger. He says, I try and come in, and no one knows who I am. And then the girl says, yeah. And you know, it was really strange, and not strange in the bad way, obviously. No. Strange in the good way. Because Raggy's Beer Reviews is all about promoting breweries and pubs and the good side of them. You know. Yeah. I'll talk about that in another video, obviously. So, here we are, Loki. Still very much Farmhouse on the nose. So I've never had a black TIPA before. I've had a black IPA, but not a black triple IPA. It's a strange old it's strange. What's the word? Classification is the word I'm looking for, of beer, because a black IPA, you drink a black IPA, and sometimes they're like just like the normal IPA but black, and sometimes they're more like a stout. And this is bonkers, because it's like a black Farmhouse beer, which is which is also bonkers. Yeah, it's just different. It makes me smile. It's interesting. Is that what I'm supposed to be getting? I have no idea. If anybody's had this beer in the past, please comment on this video. If anybody from Tartarus watches this video, please comment. You know, I am no bloody expert. I only get what I get. I'm not doing it to be an what's the word? I was going to say knob. No, I don't. I do it because I'm a normal person drinking beer. That's what you look at it, you know. Whatever subscribers I've got across all social media, I am still just a normal person who loves a beer, understands that the beer industry is going through an absolute shit storm at the moment. You know, we're losing breweries, and you know, good people who've gone into beer. You know, people like me and you who've took the plunge, gone in to do a business, and the business is not working out for whatever reason. Getting the punters in, getting them drinking different beers, doing whatever you do to survive. I will continue, Raggy's Beer Reviews will continue to support breweries, pubs and beyond, you know. And if one day this channel goes viral, it will never change. I'll never change being the person. You don't change who you really are, you know. Greed for some can step in. But if you're earning, if it's your wage, then you'll be very protectful of your wage. I literally, through Google, earn nothing, literally nothing, for the amount of money I put into doing beer reviews and that. So, you know, yeah. Over the last 4 years, you know, there's been a lot of thousands of pounds, but you know, I'm good for that. You know, if it wasn't for beer reviews, I wouldn't be here. There's no doubt about that. You know, because it's kept me going. So, without being morbid, let's carry on. So, Loki, 11% TIPA. It was black. It's like a brown colour now. Don't know why it changed from black to brown. It's a weird one, isn't it? I'm still getting that Farmhouse vibe. I can't get away from the Farmhouse vibe. Hopefully, Beery Beast in the East, if he's had 2 of these, he'll be able to tell me, did you get the same? Was it the same, or has it changed over time? It'd be really interesting to see. But that is unmistakably a farmhouse smelling vibe I'm getting from it. Certainly translates into the taste. Had I drunk this 2 years ago, there would have been a very different beer review, for reasons. But today I appreciate the different tastes you get from beer. We're all in that journey. The journey into beer is a challenging one. It's a different one. And yeah, I appreciate the taste. Not my style of beer, I'll be honest, you know. But I appreciate what it does and what it is. For me, 4.1 out of 5. And yeah, it's very different. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.